Hey Sister Ann, this is the third video I'm making, and you'll get my letter and you'll understand it all. And I made 3 videos, and look at that kitten. Look at them, they're all running around here. They're all crazy. Come out here, you. See that? That's our newest one. I call her Lulu Vuitton, kind of like Louis Vuitton. Anyways, this is the backyard, and my wife loves to garden. She's got stuff all over the place. There was tomatoes and peppers here, and some squash or zucchini, I can't remember. And this is in the backyard, of course. This here shed, believe it or not, I built it years ago. It almost looks like a little old Korean house from like the 1950s, 60s in Korea, but it's completely made out of storage boxes. It was from when I worked at CSX as a security guard, and they told me if I tore the boxes down, I could take what I wanted, and it's what they shipped the track switches in, and it's really good plywood, and it came out okay. But I mainly want you to see the Great Wall of Korea. Let's start over here. It starts here. Hey, you. And my wife loves to build bricks. That's a stray cat that's been coming around for about 4 or 5 months, and we feed it, and it's getting, I've not yet been able to pat it. It runs from everybody, but it's gotten way better about it. And the little wall starts here. And you go around the corner, and she's got all these plants that she's potted. And she gives a lot of them to a friend who sells them at like a church sale. It's a Korean church. Got wood just that we always going to make a fire in the fireplace, but we never do. And she just built this wall, and you'll understand as we keep going. It's pretty good. Got a bird feeder up there. I fill that every day. There's a squirrel up there. I don't know if you spotted him. And the squirrel's eating a lot of it, but the birds come around too. We got hummingbird feeder over there. Had 2 more hanging on that rabbit thing, but the squirrels or something broke them, so I got to find a better one. That's my favorite boy, Enoch. Got another cat, Gomer, that you haven't seen yet. I don't know if he'll show up or not. Now these big rocks I put in, and they actually were out in the front in this like rain ditch that was falling apart, and I pulled them all out and put forms in and poured cement. You know, me and my daughter years ago mixed the cement and poured it in, Sylvia. And she's got all kinds of crazy little knickknacks in here. Little cat. Cats drink water out of it when it's raining, and that thing gets filled up. The wall. There we're going. There's a little angel over there. Sylvia, when she was in art class in college, she was going to be an art teacher. She made, that's a camel's head, believe it or not, she made. And then they said she had to make African sculptures. She made this head over there, and if you see it from the front, it looks like Obama for real. And the Indian chief fell down. Gee, gotta stand him up. Oh, there's some golf balls hiding behind him too. Oh, come on, Chief. And hummingbirds love these purple flowers. They bloom at night, and then sometime in the afternoon they all fall off. But the next morning you come out, there's new ones that have bloomed. It's pretty amazing. It keeps going. Yeah, it's the Great Wall of Korea. She likes bricks, rocks. This tree, every year we trim it. If you go to her channel, you'll see a video of me trimming it and scrubbing this fence and scrubbing the walk inside here. It's pretty funny. I got it to an old French song. And this patio in here, me and her put all these big ceramic tiles down. And we were crying by the time the job was finished. It was just unbelievable. There's Goma. Hey, Goma. He's the oldest cat. He is about 16. And, oh, I wish I had a video when we put that down. It was incredible. My wife was born in the year of the horse. And I'm, believe it or not, the year of the dragon. Makes sense. It's supposed to be a good combination, but I don't know about that. Okay, that's a trailer I inherited, you could say, from that preacher that, the priest that passed away, the Episcopalian guy. We had to redo this entire home. Me and my wife did all the work, and she sold it. She sold it. It literally got an offer, and an offer was approved a week after, within less than a week that put it on the market. This is one of my hangouts outside. This is the current project I'm working on. That engine and transmission just got put back together in the last couple months and put into this. It's a half a 59 Pontiac. I had 3 59 Pontiacs at one time, and this one was totally bad, and I cut it in half. And now I'm hoping, my big dream is to put it back together and make it a 2-seater, like one of those little old Thunderbirds from the 50s. And that's the other half. And I've actually, with the 59 Pontiac that's in the garage, I've towed this to our car shows. Yep, and it was painted. The car inside the garage, I painted all the stuff outside here. And here's this other car that I've got. It's quite rare. It's an 89 Avanti convertible. They're not highly valuable. It runs, but it needs a lot of work, and I've been playing with it for years. And just all kinds of junk all over the place. Where I wash my hands. Wash them a lot too when you're working on cars. Believe it or not, you wash your hands like a surgeon because you're trying to keep from getting grease on everything. There's another transmission under there. There's actually another engine block underneath that mess. Some bucket seats from a Monte Carlo. And a room filled with junk. And that's the way it is. Here's my girlfriend. I don't know if you can see her, but if you're walking down the street and she's your wife, nobody's going to mess with you. And that's kind of just a quick tour of the outside of the house. And if you look at this and the other two that are on that channel that I'm writing to you about in the letter that I'm sending, you will have seen a pretty good look at me and my wife, and it's nice where we're at. Thanks for watching, and we'll see y'all.